If you know me and you've watched my channel before, you know I'm constantly saying, oh, I read so much faster on my Kindle. So I figured today, why not just go ahead and test it? So what I did is I went through what I want to read on my Goodreads, and I also glanced at my shelves and I tried to find 2 books that were very close in length so that I could kind of compare which one reads faster. And we're gonna get into it, and I'm gonna show you guys the books that I selected, and we're gonna see which one's faster, Kindle or paperback. Welcome back to my channel, or if you're new here, welcome. As you could tell by the intro of this video, today is going to be like a reading vlog mixed with a reading challenge. And so for this challenge, my biggest struggle was finding 2 books that are like super close in page numbers, because I want it to be as fair as possible, because I want this to actually work. Like, I want to see, does paperback read faster or does Kindle read faster? So the 2 books that I did find for this challenge is going to be Before We Were Strangers, and I've heard so much about this book, so I'm super excited. This is going to be our paperback in this challenge, and it has exactly 308 pages. That is how long this book is, okay? And then for our second book, we are going to be reading The Naturals. And this book, guys, like, you don't understand how excited I got when I saw that this book was also 308 pages. So this is Before We Were Strangers, and it ends on page 308, okay? And that's about how much is on that last page. And then this book ends on 308, and that's how much is on that page. Tell me I did not find the perfect books for this challenge. Like, I'm kind of proud of myself. I got so giddy when I saw that these were so, like, literally spot on. So we're gonna read this one. We're gonna time how long it takes us to read it. And at the end, we'll do like a little wrap up. I'll explain how I felt about the book, da-da-da-da-da. And then we'll move on doing the same thing. We'll do a mini review. And then we are going to compare times. How long did it take me to finish this book compared to this book? And we'll have our answer. We're just gonna jump straight into it because I'm super excited to see how I feel about these books. And I feel like they're about to be fast paced. So we're gonna see. So we're gonna jump straight into this. I'm gonna shut up. I will show a few snippets of me reading, and then I'll jump in with updates as we go. And we're going to see, what do you guys think? Like, in my mind, I definitely think the Kindle's gonna be faster, but I don't know. We're about to find out. Okay, so with that all being said, we are at part 1, knowing the very beginning. Here's our timer. Let's go ahead and start it and get into it so we can see how this ends, because I don't know. Okay, so start, we're going. Okay, I love you. Mwah. We're just gonna say that this angle is a slay because it feels okay. It feels okay. So I'm 28% in, super intriguing, super fast paced. The chapters are so freaking short, so I'm literally eating this up. Like, we've literally only been reading for an hour and I'm 28% in. That feels pretty good. But I'm really liking it, and I'm so excited to finish a book in a day because I rarely do that. I did it with Done and Dusted like last week, and it was so good. So yeah, I just wanted to do a quick little check-in. We're gonna get back to it because I am eating this up right now, and I can't wait to finish it and then do Before We Were Strangers. I just want to know, like, which one's faster. I feel like I'm zooming right now. So I feel like Kindle's definitely gonna win this, but I guess we will see. I don't know. We're going to get to at least 50% in, and I'll probably check in with you guys a little bit more. Yeah, and then we're gonna finish this book out. We'll talk about it, see what I rated it, see how I feel about it, and then we'll get into Before We Were Strangers. Actually in shock right now. I am at 80%. I'm 80% done, and like a huge part just got discovered. So like, boy, this book has been so good. Oh my god. Oh my god. What a plot twist. Okay, so we have finished The Naturals. Read that one super quick. Like, I feel like we read it faster than I expected to. We ended at 3 hours and 27 minutes. So that is how long it took us to read our Kindle book. So my plan is to wait until we go to the beach tomorrow and then start Before We Were Strangers and see how long it takes me to read that one. I do want to do like a quick little wrap up. Okay, so The Naturals by Jennifer Lynn Barnes. I ate this up. Like, it was so good. It was so intriguing. The whole time, like the entire story, I was hooked. I needed to know what was going to happen. I definitely did not anticipate what did happen. When we got further into the story and all these strings started connecting, It was like a pretty bow at the end, and it all tied together so perfectly. There was so much chaos. Like, it was so good. It was way better than I was expecting. I gave it 4 stars. I enjoyed like the main concept of the book, but the subplots and the stuff that was happening on the side and all that was super fun for me as well. So I definitely recommend this one. There was a certain scene in this, like where they're all just conversing and everything, and it really gave me Criminal Mind vibes, and I love that. So yeah, it was a super fun read. Tomorrow on the beach is probably gonna be the next time I see you. So let's plan on meeting there tomorrow and reading Before We Were Strangers. I'm so excited. Okay, good morning, friends. We're supposed to be at the beach right now reading, but somebody won't get out of freaking bed. Get up! See, even the boys are trying to get him up. He won't listen. He will not listen. And I'm not going to the beach by myself, so he's being pretty rude right now because he knows I won't go by myself. Get up! Anywho, whenever he does decide to get up, we will be going to the beach and we will be starting Before We Were Strangers. Honestly, I started vlogging this now because I'm probably about to start it because somebody won't get their freaking ass out of bed. It's not funny. So I'm probably about to go ahead and start this, see how far I can get before he finally gets up and we can head to the beach so we can get some reading done. Because that's what he said we would do today. Isn't that right, babe? Isn't that right, babe?
Yes.
It's right. So I will catch you guys. It's either going to be later with me revamping my entire vlog because somebody doesn't want to get out of bed, or it will be in the car later on the way to the beach because somebody finally listened. So I will catch you later. Okay, hi guys. Today is Sunday and we're about to do a little reading update because we are 50% into this one. I didn't get as far as I planned to yesterday, but I got 50% nonetheless and I'm really enjoying it. We're on chapter 15, which it says 48 on Goodreads, but it's pretty like down the middle. So we're gonna go with 50%. And we've read for 1 hour and 56 minutes. I can't remember what the time was last time we were at 50%. I can't remember, so I don't know how we're doing right now. I feel like at this point Kindle is going to win, but I don't know, so we're just going to see. I did want to tell you how I was feeling about this book so far. So Grace, I don't know why, but from the very beginning I really liked her. She just keeps it super real. Matt, I can't decide how I feel about him, to be honest. It's a situation where he fell first and he fell hard. That's just the situation we're dealing with, and sometimes Matt portrays his feelings super strangely, but so does she, so I think it's just their dynamic. As I was reading this book, I realized that I really like the books that do like the time jumping, if you get what I mean. Like this book starts in the present, and then we go back a few years, we learn that story, and then we come back to the present and we continue with that story. And I don't know, I find that really fun, just to like get a sense of what's going on and then get the background information, and then now we know how to proceed in the present, if you get what I'm saying. So I really enjoy this book. I'm super excited to get it finished. I feel like it's gonna take me like 2 hours to finish, which is why I'm feeling like Kindle's going to win. So I'm about to just cuddle up with her, knock it out, and then yeah, we're gonna see which one won because I'm super curious. That is all. I'm gonna go get back to reading and I will check in with you guys later. Okay, we have officially finished our second book. I gave it 3 stars. I will say I was liking it more the beginning than I did in the end. I just didn't really care for Matt as a character. he kind of bugged me. There was things he said and things he did that just, I don't know, I just didn't really like him. There was too many red flags, so that's why I gave it a 3-star. There were some cute parts in it that I really liked, and I did really like Grace as a character, but the story just got a little too crazy for me, and I just wasn't liking Matt, so I gave it 3 stars. Regarding the reading time, we finished this book at 3 hours and 57 minutes, which means we literally read 30 minutes longer on the paperback than we did the Kindle. So for me, the Kindle was 30 minutes quicker than the paperback. And it just like, even reading it, it felt way quicker. Like I couldn't have sat down and read this whole thing yesterday. It just, I don't know if it was the story, like the fact that it wasn't grabbing me as much as the Naturals, but I did not read this one as fast. I definitely feel like it's easier to get distracted with a paperback. I don't know why, but Kindle's just, it seems faster to me. I think it's because like you're looking at this and you have so much to look at, and then you look at a Kindle and you literally have this much and you just go faster. So I did read the Kindle faster by 30 minutes. I definitely think I'll try to do this again just to see if I can beat my time, just out of sheer curiosity. Thank you for coming and hanging out with me. This was so fun, and I can't wait to see you guys in the next one.